Hey, it's Thursday, January 10th, 2018. I'm John Knox in Picture Rocks, Arizona. While I'm working on some woodworking, I happen to look up near the sunset here, and we've got barking dogs and traffic right nearby. But this travesty I just had to show you, and it's going to be a perfect backdrop for letting you know that there's going to be a meet and greet this coming Saturday, January 12th, from 1 to 5 p.m. in Berkeley, California. It's going to be at Juan's Place Mexican Restaurant, 941 Carelton St, 94710. This is being hosted by Jamie Lee and Deborah Tavarres, and it's being produced and put on by Val Hall. Now, unless you're near Berkeley, I understand. No one's going to make the trek to come up and have that particular meeting be part of their schedule. But it's just as easy for everybody to start their own meetups in their own areas, wherever you may be. Right now, I'm 858 miles from Berkeley, and I'm not going to be making it on the 12th, this coming Saturday. But if anybody wants to meet up in Tucson, I'm all ears, and I'm definitely available. You can find me on Facebook, John Knox on Facebook. You can find me on my YouTube channel, John Knox Activist. But while I'm doing work like that, the power structure is still paying for work like this to be done in the sky. And that's the reason that Val Hall is hosting the meetup with Jamie Lee and Deborah Tavarres Saturday, June 12th in Berkeley, California, because the power structure that pays to have this done to our world is not going to stop. And Val and Jamie Lee and Deborah and myself and many other people are doing their best to make sure that we have as good a life as possible without all of this trash being heaped on us. Okay? So, it's, Thursday, January 10th, 2019. So once more, there's a meet and greet this coming Saturday, January 12th, 1 to 5 p.m. in Berkeley, California, at Juan's Place Mexican Restaurant, 941 Carelton St, Berkeley, 94710. The great thing about meeting people in person is if the internet winks out, or if the matrix or if the grid gets shut down, the only people that you're going to be able to have to help you are the ones that you know in person and you have their phone numbers. So do that as soon as you possibly can. Get a list of phone numbers from people that you can be helpful to and that they can be dependent upon, because this horror show is only going to get worse in 2019 and 2020. Now, what we want is clear skies. What we want is a life without 5G radiation driving us crazy. What we want is good, clean food. What we want is good, clean water. And what we want is no poisons being pumped into the land by fracking. All right, longer than I expected to go, but this is very important. Any place that you can have a meetup, now's the time to start it. Really, now's the time to start it. Okay, Thursday, told you there were barking dogs. January 10th, 2019, as we go forward and we cultivate our common sense, which this is the way I do it. I work with wood. But however you cultivate your common sense, I promise you there's going to be more and more and more reasons to stay curious.